Hello, my name is Yoni Levoritz and I'm from the Levoritz Law Firm. And today I'd like to talk to you about the Jewish divorce known as a get. In 1992 or thereabouts, Governor Mario Cuomo, the father of our recent governor, Andrew Cuomo, went ahead and made a law. And that law was called the 1992 Get Law, which ultimately was put in place as part of the domestic relations law, which requires each person who's part of a religious marriage to fill out a document and to swear that they will remove all barriers to remarriage. So this law applies to all different religions, but on the flip side of that, the most commonly litigated form of the get law is the Jewish divorce get. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to put this in context of the fact that what a get does is it removes the barriers to remarriage. What are those barriers to remarriage for not getting or obtaining a get? Well, you can't date, you can't go out with other men, you can't get remarried, you're going to be ostracized in your community, and that's going to put you in a very uncomfortable position. You're not going to be able to have additional children. There are many Jewish laws on this topic, but this is where church and state basically collide to a large extent. So, what are the repercussions from not giving the get? There are many repercussions, aside from the fact that the judges are just not going to be happy about it when they hear about it. The judges are going to punish you in one way or another. If a woman cannot get remarried, she's going to need additional maintenance or alimony. That's going to cause your support level to go up. If a woman can't get remarried and she can't start her life over again, that's going to force her to need more and equitable distribution. It means that she's not going to have the added benefit of having a spouse or significant other be able to help her with the process. There's also the law itself, which the judges seek to uphold. Judges are there to uphold the law and to apply the law as it is. So what you have is a situation where the courts have to impose certain restrictions on a person who doesn't give the get, the Jewish divorce. What are those restrictions? I've seen everything from the taking away of all equitable distribution to very high maintenance obligations that people probably cannot afford to make. I've seen situations where people are held in contempt as a result of not abiding by the law and the clear and unequivocal mandate of the law that the barriers to remarriage be removed. So you have to take these things into account. If you want to withhold a get, you're likely to end up in a situation where you're going to be anything from incarcerated to broke. And these are just the things that you have to worry about when you're going to, excuse the phrase, play games with the removal of barriers to remarriage. What I like to do is I like to give the get, but have it held in escrow. That way, there is no claim of withholding of the get. There are times when clients use the get as leverage to try and say, hey, give me the get or, pay me a certain amount of money. Basically, they use it as an extortionate measure. Are these measures sometimes successful? Yes. Sometimes women give in and they buy their get. Sometimes women give in as a result of going to the Jewish court, the Beit Din, okay? And they're forced to basically, sit in a situation where they are being judged by an ecclesiastical court rather than being judged by a court of competent jurisdiction like the New York State Supreme Court, which handles all the issues revolving around a marriage. I want to thank you for spending your time with me today. I wish everybody the best of luck, and should you have any questions about the removal of barriers to marriage or any other matrimonial question, please feel free to reach out to me. This video was made for educational purposes only. It is not all inclusive of the law and the other, caveats that are applicable to the law, and is not made to form an attorney-client relationship. Thank you very much, and I wish you the best of luck.